A great number of people come to my clinic looking for a simple, quick method of meeting their weight loss goals. Some of my clients are looking to lose 10 or 15 pounds. Others are looking at losing 50 pounds or more. Most of these people are usually wanting the weight loss for aesthetic reasons, and they may not even realize the medical consequences of being overweight. Being heavy can lead to serious health concerns like diabetes, high blood pressure, strokes, arthritis, kidney disease, and even cancer. It's really important to drop those extra pounds, and the sooner you do, the longer you'll live. Simple as that. There's been countless fad diets on the market over the years, and people have tried them all, usually only resulting in short-term weight loss. The weight usually comes back again in a few months. These diets can be very unhealthy. As well, putting the body through very radical changes and often leaving people malnourished. You're much better off modifying your diet only slightly, and then to increase your exercise level. This gives your body a chance to adjust to the changes slowly, which means you won't become malnourished, which keeps you strong, so your body can better adapt to the changes taking place. The exercise portion is where many people have difficulties. It's ridiculous to think that an overweight person who probably leads a sedentary lifestyle is all of a sudden going to start running on a treadmill for an hour a day at the local gym. It's not going to happen. That's an unrealistic goal that's going to be next to impossible to keep up with. I always tell my clients to start slowly and keep progressing, and they will get thinner and healthier. Vibration machines are the best way to get started on a weight loss plan, since they promote the natural muscle reflex response system to do most of the work. The machine's movements cause the muscles to react in the opposite direction of the movement to keep your balance. You won't actually lose your balance and fall off, but your mind thinks you might. And so, it generates reflex responses to counter the machine's movement. With high-speed triplanar style motions, your brain is telling your fast twitch reflex muscles to fire very rapidly to maintain your balance. With slower paced oscillation machines, the brain is firing with slow twitch reflex muscles to maintain your balance. This is a real key difference, since the fast twitch muscles use sugar for energy, yet the slow twitch muscles use fat and oil deposits. So, if you're burning calories using an oscillation machine, you're burning fat deposits and not sugar calories. This makes a big difference in the end result. If you're burning sugar calories, you'll eat shortly after exercising to make up for whatever calories you used up. However, if your energy comes from the fat and oil deposits, there is no internal craving to replenish the spent fuel. That's why people using vibration machines for weight loss purposes find them so effective. There is no craving to eat after exercising on the machines, yet the calories are burned up. It's true that you won't burn up as many calories on a vibration machine as compared to running on a treadmill, but they're different types of calories. One is from sugar, and the other one is from fat and oil deposits. So really, what a high amplitude machine with relatively low speeds, and that's why in my studios we use the Genesis Elite machines. They have exactly the motion type that I want. It works even better than regular oscillating machines. Whole body vibration machines like the Genesis Elite are quickly becoming the norm in studios like mine, and for good reason, since they're a great effective tool for helping people lose weight.
As we heard the experts say, for weight loss concerns, we really want a machine that can give us a high range of motion and relatively low speeds. And this new dynamic wave motion is designed to help us break down fatty deposits and stimulate the lymphatic system. These motion styles are found on the Genesis Elite, so we'll focus our attention today on that machine. The Genesis Elite machine meets our specific needs perfectly, so it's a great choice for us. It's a great machine for the basic weight loss regimen that we're aiming for here, And I especially like the fact that it's perfectly safe to use. There's no risk of injuring soft tissues or joints with this machine. I've designed some exercises that are going to be fantastic for weight loss purposes. And at the same time, I also want to build on our strength, because that makes it easier to perform our weight loss routines. The more strength we have, the easier it is to continue working out. And I also want to take advantage of the Elite's dynamic wave motion. This unique motion is even better than regular oscillation, and it uses all types of muscles that don't get used with oscillation motion. So for our weight loss goal, it's definitely the best movement. So let's get started. With this particular exercise, we're going to be working the trapezius, rhomboids, and latissimus dorsi muscles. We'll also involve the triceps and bicep muscles as they are assisting us in the workout. This is a really good exercise for our weight loss goals, as we're utilizing major muscle groups in the back to help build muscle and at the same time deplete fat around the area. The more muscle you have, the faster your metabolism is going to burn up the fat in the body. With your feet shoulder width apart, grab onto one of the resistant bands placed in front of you. I've wrapped the resistant band around the machine to create the perfect motion for myself. You adjust your resistant band as needed. With your feet shoulder width apart, have a slight bend in your knees and lean over at the hips. With a nice straight arm and the other hand either on the handlebars or onto your hip, you're going to pull the resistant band back, keeping your elbow glued to the side of your body as you pull it all the way up and all the way down. Try and keep your elbow to pass just a little bit slightly around your back so you're able to feel that full pull in your back. After you complete 10 to 15 repetitions on the one side, continue the same exercise motion on the other arm. Repeat this exercise for 2 to 3 sets as you feel comfortable. When we perform this knee raise exercise, we'll be working the glutes, the hamstrings, and quadriceps. Your core is also being built as it's utilized as a stabilizer. That's one of the really nice things about the Elite machine for this exercise. The motions of the Elite are very unique. This cross-lateral motion, for example, really helps us fire up different muscle groups when compared to using just oscillation movement. These knee raises will increase strength and mobility in the hip and knee joints, and it utilizes our aerobic energy system. This helps us maintain a healthy weight and a strong heart. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. If needed, hold on to the handrails to help with added balance and support. Shift your weight onto one leg. Lift the other leg off of the machine. Pull your knee all the way up to a 90-degree angle. Keep your core pulled in tight, and you should see your knee bent and your hip bent. Drop your leg back down to a neutral position. Shift your weight onto the other leg and pull it back up again. Keep alternating legs for 15 to 20 reps and complete the exercise for 2 to 3 sets as you feel comfortable. The squat exercise affects our major leg muscles, and it's one of the best compound exercises we can do. You're specifically working your hamstrings, your quadriceps, your glutes, and your core muscles. This squat exercise will really aid in our weight loss plans and is great for weight management, as we're working on some of the largest muscle groups in the body. This will make our heart work a little harder too, as it gets blood to the area. With the added circulation comes better lymphatic drainage as well, which helps get rid of the fat and toxins. Place your hands onto the handrails if you are feeling unstable, and your feet shoulder width apart. Sitting in an upright position, make sure your core is pulled in nice and tight, and always look in front of you. Bending at the knees and at the hips, you're going to sit back as though you're sitting into a chair. Once you reach 90 degrees at the knee, you're going to place yourself and sit yourself back up. Remember, always keep all your weight onto the heels of your feet and do not let your knees go past your toes. Continue to repeat this exercise for 15 to 20 repetitions and for 2 to 3 sets as you feel comfortable. We're mainly working the pectoral muscles, the triceps, and deltoids. Your core will also get it in a good workout as it's your main stabilizer for keeping proper form. And this cross-lateral motion that we'll use is fantastic for making the body feel unstable, which will force us to use a wide variety of muscles to regain balance. This exercise will help to increase your posture and increase your range of motion. You're working major upper body muscles to increase your strength. This will bring more blood to the area, which will improve our range of motion. Stand on the machine with your feet shoulder width apart. Place your hands onto the handlebar and just take a slight stance away from the machine. With your core pulled in nice and tight, looking straight ahead of you, you're going to lower your body towards the machine, bending at the elbows. Once you get close to the machine, you're going to press yourself away from the machine, making a nice straight arm. Continue to repeat this exercise for 15 to 20 repetitions as you feel comfortable and 2 to 3 sets. Remember, every time you bring yourself towards the machine, you're breathing in. Every time you press yourself away from the machine, you're breathing out. And always keep that tummy in nice and tight.